Yes. Are they see-through or no?
They're probably see-through. Not connected. Hold on.
Oh no. You mean I just get to see your ass and don't hear you talk? That's a man's
Bummer.
nightmare.
I really don't think that this podcast is gonna be very deep. That's actually super interesting because that's not what your wife said. OMG.
All right. Are we gonna do this thing?
Wait, I just got goosebumps.
Yes!
I just got literal goosebumps because it's been so long.
Welcome to
That's
Not
what
Your
life.
Sad.
She didn't say that.
She didn't say absolutely anything besides
You know what?
no. She said no.
Actually, she's been saying a lot because that's what I've been doing for the past month is fucking your wife.
We actually have a relationship and we're leaving and we're taking the kids.
Yeah, we just had a little mini vacation. We decided that she needed some time away from you, the kids. Jeremy's
Where'd you
getting
guys go?
really annoying. Tahiti.
Tahiti. Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh God. Yeah, we did a little capital
World
jumps.
tour. Capital jumps. Give her some
Capital
punishment.
jumping, and then I jumped on her. So
Oh,
all in all, it was a 10 out of 10. Do her again.
10 out of 10, goddammit. Wow.
Guys.
It feels really wonderful to have a microphone in front of my face.
Honestly, yeah, like she been getting a little dusty. I do want we're just gonna address the elephant in the room. It's been a minute, right?
It's been a minute, and I'm gonna take 98% of the blame for that because I went through a ginormous life change and I moved. I almost said countries. It feels like countries because I'm in a different time zone. I moved basically from Central Standard Time to Eastern Standard Time, and now I'm in a tropical environment.
I love the way you're wording this. You could so simply just be like, yeah, I'm in Florida now.
I live in Tampa.
You're like, yeah, no, I go to bed an hour earlier. Was it later?
Lots of life changes, but basically I moved like my entire shit here. A lot's happened. I got like fucked over in another lease and just so many good things and so many crazy things. Yeah.
I don't know about this.
Basically the girl I was subletting my apartment to, she just left and she didn't pay any utilities and she didn't pay me for the rent. So I had to contact her parents because I was
this
like,
must have happened very recently because you just came back to get more stuff.
Yeah, within the past probably 2 weeks, shit like has hit the fan and like advancements in my life have been made. Like I technically own a business now, but also like I'm not in the black for the end of the year. So
Black Friday was that good for me. Hey, it's called startup fees.
No, yeah, that's what somebody was telling me. They're like, it's life tax. I'm like, no. No,
it's called investment. Sometimes you don't get that investment back until that return.
You know, I'm like a Chinese bamboo. It takes 5 years from the soil. If this is the soil of the Chinese, okay, let's say
let me get out my notebook. Let me just take notes really quick. This sounds interesting.
Yeah. So basically, here's the soil and the Chinese bamboo, and it takes 5 years for it to like grow an intricate root system before it even sprouts up at all. So it takes 5 years before you even see any growth come up, but then it like grows really quick. So in conclusion, I am a Chinese bamboo, and I'm gonna take this shot of tequila because I'm celebrating us and being back. So
damn it, bitch, I could have gotten something. I don't have tequila, thank God for that. That shit does things to me. Oh honey, I'm gonna sit here and drink my Dr. Pepper like a good girl.
Yeah, you're
you guessed it, hungover.
I feel like half of this podcast is Rachel being hungover and me just constantly drinking, even though I think the persona I give off is that I drink a lot, but I am like I
Here's
go
the
to
thing,
bed at like 10. I'm a good girl.
You're like, I get 8 hours. I don't know what you're talking about. I just can't handle my alcohol anymore. Like it is bad. I did want to do a quick shout out to I had a few friends that actually like noticed that we weren't posting episodes and hit me up and were like, "Hey, like what's going on? When's that I'm waiting for that episode." I'm just like, "Thank you guys because that literally makes my day just to know that like you like wait for that shit to drop and are enjoying the content. Like that means a lot." So I just wanted to do a quick shout out to y'all. You know who you are.
I love that. Thank you for acknowledging our absence and appreciating the presence, you know?
Okay, yeah, that's one of my favorite sayings of all time actually is it's
I made that
you
up.
don't need to well,
Oh,
not
sorry.
that one specifically.
I was like,
You're like,
Rachel,
"Oh, really? Oh my god, thank you." No, not you,
oh
bitch.
my god,
That
I'm
was
like
a
a
knockoff.
poet. I'm a rapper.
It's you don't need to make your presence known, but make your absence felt. Good shit.
I love that.
That's good shit.
Damn.
That's almost as good as your analogy to Chinese bamboo.
Listen, I am a Chinese bamboo fucking plant, bro. I gotta tell myself that every day until I make it.
She just closes her eyes, takes a deep breath, and goes, "Chinese bamboo?
I'm a Chinese
Chinese
bamboo, damn it. I
bamboo.
go, whoa.
I got roots in this motherfucker."
I got roots.
Fuck yeah.
She got
Okay,
roots,
so you
motherfucker.
mentioned
How was your
that-
Thanksgiving?
Oh my god. It was actually really great, which is funny because for me, family encounters can go one of two ways. It's either me disagreeing with the popular opinions of my relatives.
Fun.
Yeah. Or it's a really good time. And it was a really good time. It was fun.
Yay! Oh, that's wonderful.
It was great.
Okay.
Food was great.
How was your Halloween?
Bro,
Because we
Halloween-
didn't even cover Halloween yet.
No, we really didn't. Halloween was I'm trying to even think what I did. Oh yeah, I did go to a bar. We did go to a couple bars, but I didn't really like dress up. I like dressed up in like 80s. Like I threw my hair up like I literally always do, half up, and then like threw on like a crop jean jacket and shit, which is like literally how I always dress. But I'm like,
So you
I'm
went
an
to the
80s
bar as
girl.
Rachel.
Yeah, I know, right? Another Tuesday for me.
I should address, I'm in my closet, hello, my new recording studio. But I have my Halloween costume right here, and I didn't even get to wear it.
That's right. I literally was just gonna say, I was like, I did not get a picture of you in that cute. Was it nurse?
Well, I can send you a picture right now, but there's a backstory to the Halloween. So basically, the chef is a thing. The chef and I
was gonna segue into that.
Well, let me just show you this picture because this is what the costume looked like.
Wait, did you guys both get dressed up?
Yeah, well, he was gonna dress up as Captain America, but I dressed up. I was the the nurse from the
This-
Blink-182 album, Unmo of the
Yes.
State, and then she's like
Stop
holding the
it.
glove. So hot, right? And so I told him that I was doing that, and then he was like, "Oh, I should dress up as Travis Barker." So that's what he dressed up as, but we didn't actually end up going out.
All
I'll
right, I
send you
think
a
we should
picture.
post this picture on Patreon.
This is just for you. Yeah, right.
I just
This is
kidding.
just for you. This is what he dressed up as, but
Okay. Dude, guys. Okay, so like she said, she's a nurse. She's got this stethoscope that she's holding on to, this cute ass mini dress and red kitten heels. I mean, fuck. Let's see what this guy's doing. Wait, what did he dress up? Travis
Travis
Barker, you said?
Barker.
Okay, let me look up
Yeah.
a picture of Travis Barker because I don't really know. I will say that's a fucking vibe though. His picture. I just don't know what he looks like. Oh, he's got lots of hats. Images.
Lots hats.
Lots hats. No, I like it. I think the suspenders really sells it for me. Personally.
It's the suspenders. Yep.
it's the spendies for sure. And is that your hat or is that his hat?
That's his hat.
Okay. It looks like
He
one of
bought
those
a
like
hat for the night. It's my hat
Gotcha.
now. It's in my fucking
I was gonna say it
closet.
reminds me of the hat that you always borrowed from me.
I know. It literally was that same hat. And I was, because he was like, "Oh, you should just keep this after I wear it for Halloween." And
And you're like, bitch,
so-
you already know that
I was like, "It's already,
this.
I already stole it. It's in my suitcase. Chill.
That
Chill with
sounds
the
like you.
gratitude." Yeah.
But yeah, Thanksgiving. Talk to me about it.
Thanksgiving. Well, Thanksgiving I moved. Like that was all I did over Thanksgiving. Was I came back up to Kansas City from Tampa, and then I got my furniture, but half of my furniture was destroyed by the person that I was subletting my apartment to.
Who
So
jumped
I
out on
just
a
had
lease.
to spend close to $3,000 on all brand new furniture.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Did you
her
buy it brand
dog-
new? Did you want brand new furniture?
Yeah, well, I don't like that. I don't love the idea of buying a used bed or buying a used couch
I bet
because
I guess I understand that. Yeah.
yeah, I just like a bed I can't. A
I bet I
couch was like
understand.
a couch I was looking at Facebook Marketplace, but it was
That's where
Black
I look.
Friday when I went and bought the stuff anyways.
Where'd you
So I
go?
was like I went to Ashley's home store. Shout out
Okay.
because that place hooked me the fuck up. I got a leather sofa and a leather love seat, like that brown leather, like super boho vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Like really nice quality, like big couches and shit for like $1,200.
Wow. Yeah, new furniture is freaking expensive. Like I did not
Yeah.
realize that. That was one of the biggest realizations I had of being an adult was like, oh, I can't just go to the store and buy furniture today. Like I have to go save up for this shit because it's
Yeah,
expensive.
furniture is expensive.
No
That was
joke.
like a harsh reality. Yeah, to get like a new bed, a new mattress. Yeah.
I mean, that's fun though. It's nice to kind of like be able to get your own shit because I know like when you're growing up and you like maybe you get some shit from your family or you find something from something or like a roommate leaves something and you just kind of have this like fucking awkward like mesh of furniture. It's nice to like start from one and like what you want exactly.
Yes, exactly. And the bed that I had anyways, like it wasn't a revolutionary bed. Like I wasn't attached to it because I got my mattress and my box spring because there was it wasn't old. It was like a hotel in Tonganoxie. They got new beds and they had beds that like had never really been used like a few times in the hotel and they were just giving beds away. So they put it on Facebook Marketplace like, hey, free bed. And me, like a broke college person who was just moving into a new apartment in Lawrence, I was like, I fucking need a bed. So I literally hauled my friend's truck over there, threw the bed in the back and like so that was the bed I had. So it
Okay,
wasn't like,
Superwoman. I'm just
yeah,
imagining you
thank
just
you.
tossing a fucking sofa over.
Say something. Fight me.
Yeah, never skip arm day.
Never skipped. Never.
That's the only day I skip. Fuck that shit. Just kidding. I skip every day. This bitch will not
I
want to.
skip every day. But yeah, so it was like fun getting all new furniture and stuff. But it's like I have to wait for my couches to get delivered, so I don't have a couch yet. So
At least they're getting delivered though, because that like literally saves a lot of time and effort on your part. You know,
well, we
like
have
having
the
to move it,
U-Haul the day that we bought it. Like we have the U-Haul ready to go. And the
but
thing
carrying
was,
it. Ugh, I'd rather
yeah,
have
well,
the boys drop it off.
well, that's what they're gonna do. So
Exactly.
I'm just like, I'm fine. Bring it on in, boys.
That's a
You
win.
want
I
a
mean, do
beer?
you get charged for delivery?
No, because the furniture was brand new. And they didn't have it in the warehouse yet because they were doing like a test market on it. So they didn't know if they should supply it because they were like, we don't know. We're going to see how it does. And then we're going
Right.
to order more. So I didn't have it on stock right then and there. And I was like, you're going to give me these free pillows and you're also going to give me free shipping. And she was like, done. I want to talk about how I went to Cracker Barrel on Thanksgiving and it was
Yes.
delicious. But I had a fucking migraine the whole day. Okay, listen to this. I had period cramps. I had a migraine. And my sinuses were acting up because we just traveled from like fucking Florida to Kansas City and the weather's completely different. So I was like at Cracker Barrel crying.
But you know
Like,
what? It made you thankful for your health and
shut the
thankful
fuck up. I
that
was
you weren't
not.
pregnant.
Thank God. Oh my God. Honestly, wow. But I was in so much pain. And then we had
Yeah.
the fucking U-Haul that we were hauling ass back to Florida with. And I fell asleep immediately in the car because I was
I
like,
would
dying.
literally feel so uncomfortable driving something that massive, by the way.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't think I could either.
Shout out, first of all,
That's a
shout
lot
out to
of
Clem.
hours. That's a lot of
Shout
hours.
out to Clem because Clem drove the entirety of the 18 hours. I think I drove for 2 hours. And I hate driving on freeways because my mom, growing up, she hated driving on the highway because she got super anxious because
I
of
do too.
semi trucks.
Me
So
too.
I'm the
Especially in
same
a
way.
big vehicle like that.
I can't do it. So I like every single time I was in the car, I'd be like, like hyperventilating because I was so nervous because I hated being next to semis and we're in a big U-Haul and I'm a little person and I'm trying to drive this car and I was like, and Clem's like, do you want me to drive? And I was like, it's not that I want you to, I just can't do this. Like I'm terrified right now. And especially at night, I was like, I hate this.
Yeah.
So
I would be terrified as shit.
yeah, shout out to her. But that was basically my Thanksgiving.
Well, shout out to Cracker Barrel's deals because holy fuck, they have fire meals. They really do.
Yeah, I got pancakes and hash browns and eggs for Thanksgiving and it was fire. Because I'm vegetarian. I can't eat fucking turkey.
Oh, no turkey. But you can have stuffing.
I can have stuffing. I got potatoes.
Stuff me like a little turkey. I
Ding,
like their
ding,
little
ding, ding,
mini
ding, ding,
syrup
ding, ding.
syrup bottles.
Oh, you already know I copped one.
I always do. Are you kidding? And then I
always
remember being a
cop.
kid and I would like clean it out and keep it. Stupid, right?
What'd you put in it?
Nothing. I just kept it as a souvenir because that's how exciting Cracker Barrel was. When you grow up in a town as small as I did, Cracker Barrel is literally it's a exotic
It's a
place.
highlight of the year.
You come back and people are like, "How was your summer?" And you're like, "Well, Cracker Barrel was pretty cool."
Went to Cracker Barrel. Dude, we would go to Cracker Barrel because my aunt used to own a cabin in Montana, and we would go to Cracker Barrel like on the way up there. And like I was so like nervous as a child. I don't know why. So like I hated eating in front of people when I was little. So like I don't know what it was, but we would go to Cracker Barrel and like I would smell the food and it was so yummy, but like I was so self-conscious about eating in front of people, so I would never eat. I think
a lot of girls specifically went through that because it was more so like an insecurity thing about like weight and shit like that.
I never ate in front of people. Like it wasn't until I think I was 16 that I was like, I can confidently eat in front of a group. Like I could not, unless it was like my brothers or like I couldn't do it.
That is debilitating. That's terrible. But I knew like one of my friends was like
eating disorders.
Yeah, that's what that is, honestly. That fucking sucks. I honestly probably should be a little more more like that. 'Cause I think I'm so comfortable just macking down on shit and then I'm kind of like, wait a second. Like last night, right? I get home at like 2 a.m. Percy's in bed.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Shout out to mini house parties.
Oh, fun. I miss, dude. I fucking
Guess who won at beer pong? But yeah, I get home and you know the me. First thing I do when I get home is I gotta eat whatever we have.
It's so true.
Taco soup. I asked Percy, I'm like, hey, do you mind if I turn on the TV? Like I was just gonna sit in bed and like watch the TV super quietly while I ate. It's like, yeah, it's fine. It's like it'll be really quiet. And like I turn it on, I had it really quiet. It's like, is that okay? It's like, yeah, it's fine. And then the next morning, I ask him, I'm like, hey, like he's like, yeah, the TV was fine. He's like, just, you know, you're chomping on the chips it was a little much. I literally don't even think about it. But if I know, I like literally the moment.
I can just think of you being like,
is
it okay? And he's like, yeah, it's how you go. Okay. Cry.
Like, thank God the TV is good because I'm about to crunch it up in this bitch. Yes, dude.
Oh my God.
I need to be a little more aware. A little more self-aware of my eating.
Well, I think now that I'm an adult, like I cook pretty often and like I'm comfortable with eating in front of people now and like it's not anything that I'm stressed about. Like now, like I can eat in front of people, like it's fine.
Right.
Like when I was younger, it was a different story. So like even though I was so hungry and I wanted to eat, like I just couldn't do it. Like I just couldn't. I would just move fucking green bean casserole around my plate and be like, yeah, I'm just not hungry right now. And then
you would eat later? Would you like steal food or you just would not eat? Period.
When we went on family trips, I hardly ate. Hardly.
Bruh, you did Cracker Barrel a disservice moving around those pancakes.
Dude, but now I feel like real quick. Now, yeah, literally. Well, no, at family trips I never ate, but then I got comfortable. I think it was high school. I was like, all right, you need to fucking eat. Girl.
Literally. Well, you also did cross country at that point, right? So you knew that you needed some sustenance, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was fine at that point. It was like middle school and freshman year. It was questionable, but then until, after that, it was fine. So
well,
enough about my eating disorders.
I was gonna say, I was like, middle school will have to be a whole nother episode because that shit was not fun. But yeah.
Hashtag not fun. Do you have Christmas plans?
Not having a good time. So I did ask off a few days. I want to go home. So I want to go back to Hayes and see my family, see Percy's family. But then I was talking to Allie and like, she was telling me about her Thanksgiving. She's like, we're just going to hang around and do stuff or whatever. And then she was literally like, we were talking about like meeting up at some point to just hang out. And we both realized we're the same distance from Wichita, which is where her family lives. She's like, oh my God. She's like, you should come. We can watch movies. We can watch American Horror Story. She's like, we can literally both share the couch. Like, she's like, it's like an L. So like we can lay down and our feet will like be next to each other. And I'm over here like, bitch, I'm about to cancel my Thanksgiving plans. Like,
wait, I love that.
I want to make it happen for Christmas. So I want to go to Hayes and then I want to go to Wichita. It'll be a lot of driving. It'll be super annoying, but it'll be worth it.
Fuck it.
Um,
It's gonna be worth it. You know it.
Oh, dude, and her family is they're great. Her mom is literally so sweet that well, she would send Allie stuff like because she lived in a different town, obviously, from her parents for college, and her mom would just send her like random gift packages or like holiday packages. Like she'd send her like holiday cookies that she made, and she would like once she lived
Aw.
with me, she started sending stuff for me too,
Oh my god. I
like
love
homemade bread,
families like that.
dude.
Oh my god, homemade bread?
Yeah, Bernadette.
I've never had homemade
Bernadette.
bread.
Oh, you need to. You need to.
Did you just come?
I didn't want to talk about it, but
Oh! Hot take. Hot take.
hot take. I like that. Yeah, no. So, what are your plans?
Okay. Well, after I
Oof.
just spilled.
Oh, wait, yes. Okay, yes, talk to me.
Okay. Oh, well, okay. So Christmas plans are a little up in the air because well, just a little bit about. Okay, so my dad is high risk and so is my younger brother. So I can't really go visit them without it being like a huge deal. Like I surprised them in July and
Right.
my stepmom fucking freaked out. So I'm not going there for Christmas. Okay, so not to like totally bring up the chef, but I'm about to.
No, that's
So things
that's literally part of the biggest update.
literally the biggest update. So me and the chef are doing great. It's like sprouted
Just
from
can
one
you say the
little.
word, please? Because our listeners don't know anything.
We're boyfriend and girlfriend officially. We are together. We are doing the damn thing.
Yes.
We are, yeah. So it's like it's funny to think of it as like when we just first started talking until like when I went to go see him, and then now it's like, well, a little bit because he is actually living in Jacksonville, so he's about 3 hours away, 3.5 hours away from me. So we've actually been able to like see each other pretty much every single week, every single weekend. And he's the most amazing because he'll drive all the way over here just to see my stupid fucking face, which is
I'm
the
sure he's
sweetest thing in
looking
the
at
world.
more than that when he comes to see you. However,
Oh, you're talking about this? You're
your other
talking
face?
about.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna
Literally
tell
just
you what she's
shows
doing
my
right now,
ass in
but
the camera. Oh my god. But no, so me and the chef, yes, my hair is all messed up. Yeah, everything's wonderful. But we were thinking about going up to for him to introduce me to the parents for Christmas.
the rents,
The parental figures
the
and the
PU, the
family
parental unit.
and the
Let's
G
go.
parents, so the grandparentals, yes. So, but we don't know if we're gonna do that just because it's too much of a risk
COVID?
with COVID. Yeah.
Ugh.
So we're gonna find out either way. I mean, regardless, even if we don't go do that, we're just gonna have Christmas here.
What do you think of first introductions being made over like a FaceTime? Like, how do you feel about that?
Oh, I hate it.
You
No,
hate it?
a
No.
big
Okay.
no. I hate introductions over FaceTimes because it's
Yeah.
always so awkward. I'm like,
Well,
hi.
even if you know you've met the person before, but you don't really like talk to them like that, like FaceTime's kind of like a big step. And my biggest thing is when like they'll like hand the phone to you, they're like, hey, just talk to them.
I know,
And
and
I'm
you're
like,
I have absolutely nothing to say.
like I literally was just eating Cheetos, minding my own business, and somehow I'm holding this phone talking to you, and I don't know how it happened.
Literally, it's like I was driving a car eating Cheetos, or like I was minding my own business on my computer watching YouTube videos, and then my friend just put your face in my hand and I have to talk to you. Like,
Well, I do it to myself because like they'll be having a conversation and I'll like try to like I'll interject some stupid fucking unnecessary funny thing that I didn't need to be said.
I
And
know, I'm
then
like a fuck, and then I'm there, and then I'm
they'll
in it,
literally be
and
like,
then
oh well, why don't you just talk to him? It's like I don't understand. If you don't want to be talking to them and you want to pass them, like just hang up. Just hang
yeah,
up.
it doesn't. No, I do. Okay, I only FaceTime with a selective amount of people because I don't
I am honored.
FaceTime on an acquaintance level. I FaceTime on like a
Well,
real time level, you know?
once I got a FaceTime from a random number, and I'm like, I actually like kind of got chills. I was like, there's no way I'm opening this thing. Like, I don't want you to see my face. I don't know who you are.
There's no way. That's spooky. Casper is looking in the closet like there's a ghost in here, and all of a sudden I'm scared. Okay,
Maybe it followed you.
I keep having dreams that people keep breaking into my apartment.
Wait, stop it. My other friend just told me the same thing. She said she had a dream that somebody came into the apartment and that she like shot them or something. She like had to go get the gun in her dream. And then when she woke up, she literally was still in that mind state and was like looking for the gun and then realized that it was all a dream. But she's been having like consistent dreams of people breaking in.
Yeah, I've been having this is my third dream I've had about somebody breaking into my house, but the last one is that I heard somebody like wrestling, like I heard my front door working.
Yeah.
And so I went out to the door and I looked
Came
in
in
the
from the
peephole.
patio. Like it literally was like a
I hate that.
just
Well,
like in time with what you were saying.
well, I looked in the peephole and I saw this guy and he was standing behind the door. He's like, "Let me in." Like, "What are you waiting for? Let
Oh,
me
in your
in."
dream? Oh my God.
And he was using a credit card to try to open the door. You know how you can use a card to like slide the lock and
I
open
mean,
it?
on those shitty locks, yeah, because I used to do it all the
Yeah.
time. I
Yeah.
used to
Well, I
forget
have a
my keys.
deadbolt. I have like one of those chain
Yes.
locks, well, thank God. So, but
Do you like
yeah,
that
so
actual deadbolt too, or like you click it over? Or
I
no?
have one of those and I have a chain lock.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I don't like that at all. He's like, why are you fucking around? Just let me in. You know I'm gonna get in anyways.
dude, I was like, "What?" And then I had another dream where basically it was like, okay, so listen to this. I had a
Wait,
dream
what's behind
that
you right now?
Clem was in, huh?
What's behind you right now?
Stop. I'm in my fucking closet.
I know, I'm done.
But I had a dream that Clem was sleeping with me, like in my bed, and because we were like having a sleepover or some shit. Because I used to sleep over at her house all the time, but she was like in
Right.
my bed with me, and then there was like a window right next to us, and there was like a grandma standing there, but there was a man standing behind the grandma. And the grandma was like, "Please open the door. Like, I need help. Please open the door." And Clem was like, "Go open the door for her." I was like, "No, there's a man standing right behind her. Like, we can't open it because it's fake.
That's the
It's fake."
paradox right there. Is like saving somebody or like saving yourself.
Yeah.
That's
So
scary
I have a
shit.
dream like that. And then yeah, it's just been spooky. I don't know. So I told the chef, I was like, "Listen, I keep having these dreams." And he's like, "You know, I'd be there in an hour." I'm like, "You live 3 hours away, my love.
And
You will
even
not make
then,
it. I will
first
be
off,
dead."
him speeding and getting there in an hour is impressive. However, an hour is still so way too long. It's way too long.
I'd be dead. I was like, I'd be cut up in the bathtub.
They would have had time to rape you too in that time. I'm sorry.
Rape me. They would rape a few times they could.
Yeah,
And
punch
then
you
they
around a
cut
little
me up
bit.
and throw me in the
Yeah.
dumpster and I'd be meat. I'd be dead meat. You know,
Yeah.
by the time we got an hour, I'm dead.
I mean, he won't even find your body at that point.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm gone. I'm on a G5. I'm so
So I
gone.
think what he means to say is, I'll get there in time to get all your money after you've been killed, and then call the
No,
cops.
there's
and report
I'm
it.
like I said, not in the black.
Oh shit!
Not
Food,
in the black.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, that's my dreams. No, nobody likes to hear about dreams, but that's what I've been going through recently. So
No, it's so odd because it's like when it's your dream, it's so fucking vivid that you can't really portray just the amount that you were feeling. Like it'll feel so real in the moment, and then you'll like relay the dream to somebody, and you're like, wait, it doesn't sound that bad. But it's like, if I could just
dude,
make you feel what I felt.
I have dreams. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I have like psychic dreams sometimes. Like it only happens once every 3 months or so, but I will dream something and then it will come to fruition in real life. Like, so Carrie, you know, like one of my best friends ever, when I had first met him, like we were pretty close and like we would go get coffee together, like whatever, but his dad was really sick and I had a dream that his dad died and I literally woke up and I called him and I was like, "Hey, like how are you? Like what are you doing today?" And he was like, "Well, my dad just died last night." Like it fucking happened. And I was like,
Wait, you dreamed that first?
I dreamed that his dad died and I woke up and I called him because I was like, "Oh, I hope he's okay," because I know he's been dealing with a lot of that stress and stuff. Like I wonder how he's doing because he was living with his dad, taking care of his dad. So
Yeah,
then
I remember
I
talking about
texted
it.
him or called him or whatever, and I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And he was like, "Yeah, my dad just died last night." And I was like, "What?" Crazy, right?
Ugh.
Yeah, I have like random
But
shit that happens to me like that.
I mean, it's kind of crazy. It was like literally the night before, but it makes sense if it was on your brain. If you're literally like, you know that he's dealing with all that stuff, it would make sense for your brain to kind of put shit
I
together.
got so scared because if you look behind you, Peanut is behind you, like moving around, and I thought it was a human head.
Oh yeah, he likes to sit there. You know what I did do? I'm gonna talk about something.
Talk about it.
Okay, so I want to know how you feel about this because I've told two people now, and they're both like, "Yeah, it's kind of fucking weird, Rachel, but whatever." So my parents started this tradition when we were kids, um, and they would like Santa would not only bring us gifts, but he would also bring our pets gifts that they would like open up. Like we would help them open it up or whatever. Like they would get Christmas gifts. And so
Mhm.
I kind of like the idea of that tradition, and I want to do it too. So like I bought my dog treats, okay? I wrapped them up. I bought my cat a cat tree, or what do they call those, cat trees?
Cat tree, yeah,
Yeah,
cat
like a mini
condo,
cat
cat tree.
tree. And I wrapped it. And like literally we get home with the cat tree and Percy's like, all right, you gonna give it to him? And I'm just like, no, like they have to wait till
It's
Christmas. Duh.
Christmas. It's a
And he's
Christmas
like,
gift.
he just looked at me like, Rachel, really? Like they don't, he's like, they don't know what Christmas is. I'm like, yeah, but they're never gonna forget the day that he got a cat tree and it's gonna be on Christmas.
Don't
I don't
fucking tell
know.
me
Is
I have
that
to raise
weird?
my children.
Is that weird?
I am literally doing the same thing. I ordered a cat tree, but it got back ordered, so I canceled the order. But I was gonna order my cats a new cat tree because again, my furniture got destroyed and the cat tree I
Okay.
had
I was
got
gonna say you have a
destroyed.
huge cat tree.
Yeah,
This
but I
one
have to
is
get a new one for these little
not that big
bitches.
at all. He would love one of those though.
Only like $70, dude. Chewy on chewy.com.
Chewy. Okay, yeah, I got
This
ours
is
from
not an
Ross.
ad. This is not an ad.
Cuts to the ad.
There's a cat like right here in my closet with me chilling. I wonder if she'll meow. Hold on.
I like how she doesn't say it's my cat or it's Chloe. She literally she's like, there's just a cat in my closet.
She's bigger. Look
Oh
here.
my god, she's as big as Casper. Oh, stop it! You're giving me PTSD. Stop. Put him down. Giving me PTSD, guys. I have a fear of cats now because a
Do you
few
want to
weeks
talk
back,
about the thing
yeah,
that happened to you?
I mean, I might as well.
That's still happening to you?
It's so stupid. My friend came over and we were gonna go out that night, and I was literally so excited. I like took a shot of the kitchen. I'm like, I'm ready to go. She's like, hey, can I bring my dog over? Can she stay? Because she was gonna stay the night too. I'm like, yeah, of course. Loves that, and she's great. Well, I put up the baby gate. So what we do is we'll like keep the cat in the bedroom, and then the dog can't get into the bedroom, and like because he gets very scared, like literally so scared. And my dumbass didn't put the cat in the bedroom. Like I just thought he'd get scared and run to the bedroom, which is pretty fucked up, but you know me being stupid. So the dog comes in and he's in the kitchen. My cat is. And the dog like wants to play. And my fucking cat, dude, turned into a demon and climbed to the top of my pantry, is literally like sideways on the pantry, right next to the ceiling, looking down. And his eyes are as big as his face. And he's like making these like weird like sounds, right? Like a fucking
That's not
tractor.
good. That's not good.
Oh no, he was so scared, so scared. And literally Shania's eyes got just as big as my cat's. I was like, because she'd never seen him do that. He'll put his ears down. Like she'd never seen him like that before. And whew, so I'm like, okay, I got to get the cat. Like he couldn't move. He was so scared. So I'm like, okay, I have to get him into the bedroom. So I pick him up by his scruff and I'm holding by his scruff. And at the last second, I'm going to throw him over the baby gate, like into my bedroom, throw him really quick because like he's going to fucking attack me, right? Well, it must have been at the last second because it all happened so fast. And as I let him go, I think he must have turned around, scratched the shit out of my lip was the first thing I noticed. I knew that he scratched my finger because I could kind of feel it, but it didn't look bad. Like the actual scratches weren't bad, but my lip, a good chunk of it got taken out. Like I thought I might need stitches or something. Literally we FaceTimed like 3 people and Percy of course is like go take a couple shots, you'll be good.
The best
And then
boyfriend advice ever.
I was literally like so annoyed. I was like, okay, I actually wanted your help, but like whatever, because I had blood just pouring on my Mamacita shirt, right? I bought new white
No!
sneakers, I got blood all over him. I have a blood stain on my fucking bathroom carpet. I swear to God. Like
This was
always.
a nightmare.
It was a nightmare. It was terrifying. But the lip actually healed up really quickly. However, my finger got an infection and has been literally swollen and big for what, 3 weeks now?
It's
And
been too long, bro.
yeah,
Me
I
and
know.
Clem have been on FaceTime with you, like coaching you through the hospital. Like it's been, or mostly Clem because she actually knows what the fuck she's talking
Which
about.
was super
but-
helpful because I mean, but she had me very scared the second time I went to the ER because she was just like, you don't like, she's like, don't leave until they test you for rabies and this and that.
And
But-
tetanus, bro.
Yes, which I am due for a tetanus shot. I need to schedule that actually. But I don't think that that's it because it would look a lot worse and it has gotten better. But now I'm all out of my antibiotics. So I don't know if I should go back or I think I'm just gonna kind of wait. And if it starts to get worse again, then I'll go back and like follow up with the hand doctor that they recommended me to. But
Yeah.
fuck, dude, it's been a journey. And I will never do that again.
I'm so happy you're okay. And you saw your
mean-
finger because we were worried.
I know. Yeah, I mean it's just a finger, right? But fuck, it makes me really worried for like feel for those people that actually lose like real appendages, like their whole ass arm or leg.
Right? Their whole ass arm.
Like I haven't been able to use my finger and it's been fucking annoying.
So I do have a game. Well,
Yes.
I wanted to have more prepped, but I don't, so it's gonna be on the fly.
Well, isn't it always?
So let's finish off with a good old classic of this or that. Okay, and we're just gonna dive right into it.
As we should. Just like I dive into
Right.
your fucking wife's pussy.
And it's gonna be a holiday mix. It's gonna be a holiday like a Chex mix, like a holiday mix, you know?
Fuck yeah. As long as there's
Okay.
M&Ms, I'm in.
Green bean casserole or mashed potatoes?
Mashed potatoes. Done. Let's go. Next.
Wow. Okay, I feel the same way. Okay.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Anal or throat fucking?
Ooh. I'm going to say throat fucking and I have reasons. It's because anal, as good as it can be, is not always good. Like sometimes it's a no-go, but throat fucking, it's like, yeah, like I'm always down.
It's always
yeah,
a green.
it's always
okay.
it's always a green light.
Okay. New Year's sex or Christmas sex?
I think I'm gonna go with New Year's just
Me
because
too.
New
I'm
Year's
New
is like
Year's sex all the way.
fun, festive, and there's probably gonna be glitter somewhere.
Oh, glitter in my pussy. Ah.
Yes. She
Okay.
goes,
Ah. Pumpkin pie or ice cream?
pumpkin pie. Speaking of which, guess what?
What?
Okay. Did your school, your public school, did they have like a Thanksgiving meal? And within that Thanksgiving meal for cafeteria, right? Did they have what they called a pumpkin dessert?
No.
Ah, shit, this must have been a Midwestern thing. Well, I was talking to my boss the other day about it. As the assistant manager, I'm like, yes, that shit was so good. So I did something I don't often do, and I baked. I found the recipe for these. They're like pumpkin bars, is what it is, or like pumpkin cake, and I made it,
You
bro.
baked?
I
Was it
baked.
delicious?
It is really good, but I fucked up the frosting because my dumbass. So I saw the ingredients for the frosting bit, and I just started throwing them in a bowl. And the next thing I know, there's instructions for the frosting. Oh shit! So I read it, and step one is like mix these two ingredients together first, then add this because if you stir this one too much, it'll get runny. I look down at my mixture, and
And it's running.
it looks like fucking cum, and I'm like, oh no!
Oh, yes.
And like
Can
I
I
don't have a beater, so like you can just see powdered sugar, like little clumps. So like it's not the prettiest thing ever, but it does taste good, and that's all that matters, right? That's what your wife said.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily always taste good, but you're going to power through it.
But I'm always satisfied.
That's all I have for this or that.
Thank you for coming. Join us again for a Valentine's Day special.
Oh, oh my God, don't even get me.
Ooh, that could be fun. We need
Unless
to.
we have any final
No.
points.
My final point is I missed you guys, and if you guys missed us, you should show us that by going to Instagram and following TNWI.
WS. Hey, you know
Uh,
what? We got a fucking Twitter. You can follow us at TNWI. WS.
And I know
And,
Facebook is slowly fading out, but we still have one because we appreciate all ages.
that's not
what your wife said. Yeah, and also don't forget we have a Patreon page where you can give us a Christmas gift.
Money for my nursing outfits.
So that's at patreon.com/your
Your
wife.
wife.
And don't forget to send us in how much you missed us and things you want to hear on future episodes. If you
Yeah.
have some topics you'd like us to touch on, I think that'd be dope. Need advice on anything? Email us at
What's your
at
wife said at gmail.com.
gmail.com. Oh, we almost forgot a very important tidbit. So we said that it took us a while or whatever to get back on this gig that we fucking love doing, just for life, because life fucking happens. But we have decided to switch to dropping episodes every other Tipsy Tuesday. And that doesn't mean we don't want you getting tipsy on every Tuesday of the month. We certainly do.
Please get
We
fucking
just-
wasted.
We just won't be able to talk to you on every single Tuesday. It'll be every other Tuesday.
God damn it.
So we will be seeing you in 2 weeks on Tipsy Tuesday.
Tipsy Tuesday, baby.
Have a good holidays.
Happy holidays. Go tell your grandma hi.
I hope you get a chance to see your family and see my wife.
You've reached Rachel and KaiLee's phone. Please leave a message after the beep.
Stop fucking my wife.